The screen is available. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about methods in Java. So method is a block of code which only runs when it is called. So method is what? Block of code, and we need to call it. If you want to execute the method, so we need to call the method. Always remember two parts. First, method is a block of code, and if you have created the method, you need to call it. Then methods are used to perform certain actions that are also known as functions. So function and method is same thing. Now syntax, how we can create or format of the method. So one of the library, there are two types of method, library methods and user defined method. So many times we have used this statement system.out.println. Yes. So here, how to identify the method? If any word is over there and after that parentheses are there, like here, println के बाद यहाँ पर आपको parentheses मिलते हैं दो, right? Empty, it doesn't matter whether it is empty or something is present in this parenthesis. So this, if you found such type of arrangement into your code, then we can say it is a method. Now in this case, this println is a library method which is used to display the message. Whatever the message we are going to pass to this method, this will display as it is on the screen. Now how we can write our method? So this is the syntax to write a method. Okay. So many of you have doing so this is what, how to declare a class. So class, public class and class name. Okay. Now this is the opening bracket for the class and this is the closing bracket for the class. If you are writing this much means you have created the class. Is it clear? What I am telling you, only if you are writing this thing. जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर लिखा public class अगर मैं इतना लिखता हूँ so I have created one class. My class name is NMIMS, whatever the name you will give. So here again the starting alphabet or character of the class is always capital. These are all rules I am telling you. Don't use your mind. Whatever I am telling you, you have to follow as it is. So public class, class name. This is how you can declare a class. Now, how to declare a method? Here you can see what we are doing. Static void and मैंने यहाँ पर मेथड का नाम दिया है सिंपल माय मेथड.
की परमिशन मिल गई है तो उसका प्रिंट निकलवा के सर ने बोला वो सबमिट लगाने में प्रवीण सर ने तो वो प्रवीण सर की का भी लेक्चर चल रहा है
So this is how we can declare a method inside a class. क्या लिखा हमने यहाँ पर? क्लास डिक्लेयर किया. Yes, recording is I have started, no? Okay, recording is already on. So this is how we can create a method. इसको हम हटा देंगे. क्या लिखा मैंने? Static void. इसको अभी छोड़ दो, इसको skip करो. How to write a method? Method name and this parenthesis we need. Okay, so this is how we can declare a method. अब मेथड को अगर हमने डिफाइन करना है, मीन्स वी वांटेड टू डू समथिंग विद इन द मेथड, सो ओपनिंग एंड क्लोजिंग ब्रैकेट ऑलवेज. इज इट क्लियर? सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन डिक्लेयर अ मेथड विद इन द क्लास. विद इन द क्लास मीन्स व्हाट? दिस इज द बॉडी ऑफ द क्लास. यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है क्लास और यहाँ पर क्लोज हुआ है. And if I am writing this method within the boundary of this starting bracket and closing bracket, it means I am mentioning my method within this class. Is it clear? So this is how we can create a method. Now, in the following example, you can see here, directly we can take this. So public class, this is my class, and static void, my method. Body of this method is this one. So what we have done in this method, just a print statement हमने दिया, so that whenever this method will get executed, what will happen? This statement will get also executed and we will get this output. I just got executed. Clear? So this is what main method. Within this main method, what I have mentioned? What I have mentioned? Name of this method, which I have defined over here. So this is how we can make a call to the method. अगर मैंने method को mention किया है and after that I have mentioned semicolon, means I am going to call this method. I want to call this method, so that whatever the statements written in the body of the method will get executed or should get executed. So how to make a call? In main method, I have simply mentioned the name of the method and semicolon. So let us try to execute this code. How we can execute the code? जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर लिखा है control. So this is my class. यहाँ पे class start हुआ है. Here I have closed the class. Then we have two methods. This is user defined method and we have also this main method. Okay. So this is user defined method. ये हमारा method हमने बनाया था. उसमें हमने mention किया कि this method should display something. And in this main method, we have called this method. Right. So directly हमने call put किया है. And this is everything within this body of the class. Clear? So how this method will get executed? Okay, how to save it first? कैसे सेव करना होगा? सेव एज क्लास नेम क्या रखेंगे हम लोग? जो भी हमारा क्लास नेम होगा, so that name you have to give to the file. And I guess ये ऑलरेडी हमारे पास है, तो एफ ड्राइव में हमने यहाँ पर इसे already we have this mpstme. So this one. So how to save this mpstme file? Save as. यहाँ पर मैं फिर से दूंगा, यहाँ पर mpstme, यहाँ पर हम लोग लिखेंगे डॉट. मैं इसे 1 कर देता हूँ डॉट, सो दैट ऑलरेडी फाइल थी तो वो इसके साथ मिसमैच ना हो जाए. तो जावा ऑल फाइल्स किया मैंने यहाँ पर मैंने mpstme1 डॉट जावा किया. जावा mpstme1 डॉट जावा, ये ऑल फाइल्स करना कंपलसरी. और यहाँ पर मैंने सेव किया है एफ ड्राइव में, इस फोल्डर में जावा प्रोग्राम. सो सेव नाउ. मैंने चेंज किया था क्लास नेम, सेव करते वक्त मैंने यहाँ पर 1 दिया, सो दैट्स वाई मैंने यहाँ पर भी क्या मेंशन किया 1. नाउ टू एग्जीक्यूट इट. हाउ टू एग्जीक्यूट इट? यस, एफ ड्राइव में हमारा कोड है, यहाँ पर है. तो यहाँ पर हम लोग क्या करेंगे, यहाँ मैंने cmd, तो मेरा पाथ मुझे मिल गया. कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे। बेटा ऊपर भी देख लो थोड़ा। जावा सी, व्हाट इज द फाइल नेम? 1.java। आप तीनों नेक्स्ट। समझ में आ रहा है कैसे रन हो रहा है कोड? एरर, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, ये जावा हटा दिया यहाँ से, और यहाँ से मैंने ये सी हटा दिया, और ये कोड रन हो गया। इज इट क्लियर हाउ टू एग्जीक्यूट, हाउ टू राइट अ फाइल, हाउ टू सेव द फाइल, एंड हाउ टू execute it? Okay, now next, this is how we can create a class. We can create a member function of the inside the class, and to call the function. Only writing function is not enough. We have to make a call to the function. So call करने के लिए मैंने क्या किया यहाँ पर? Simply in this main method, I have mentioned the name of the method, whatever the method I wanted to call, and then semicolon. But to do this, we should have this declaration first. हमें मेथड को कॉल करना है. It means it is expected that you have already mentioned your method and you have code for its body. Means whatever operation you want to perform within that method, this should be already written. Now next, a method can also be called multiple times. In this case, we have called method for a single time. Okay, एक ही बार कॉल किया. So here we can see मैंने 1, 2 और 3 बार मेंशन किया. So it will going to get called 3 times. So what result I will get? I will get this result. Yes, I will get, because whatever the number of time you mention the name of the method followed by semicolon, it will going to call that method, or this arrangement will going to call that your method. So Java method with parameter. अभी हमने जो देखा मेथड जो डिस्कस किया हमने, which is without parameter. So parameter, with parameter and without parameter. So here in this bracket there is nothing, right? So it means what? Method without parameter. Now I am talking about method with parameter. See what difference in this code and previous code. Again we have this class MBA Tech. I can change the name of the class, right? So you can also write your own class name. Then we have this method, my method, and here in this bracket what we have, what is this? जो highlight किया है वो चीज क्या है? क्या किया हमने वहां पर? ब्रैकेट को स्किप कर दो. नाउ टेल मी व्हाट इज दिस. क्या किया? फॉरगेट एवरीथिंग. सिंपली मुझे ये बताओ जो हाईलाइट किया है व्हाट इज दैट? नहीं वो सब छोड़ दो. जितना हाईलाइट किया है वो चीज क्या है बताओ. स्ट्रिंग वेरिएबल क्लियर किया है. सिंपल स्ट्रिंग डेटा टाइप स्पेस वेरिएबल नेम कुछ भी रख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पर हमने एफ नेम लिख दिया. आप वाई नेम लिखो, जेड नेम लिखो, वट एवर यू वांट, राइट? So string f name. Now within this method what we have done, again we have simply mentioned the print ln statement, but here instead of writing any message we are passing this variable over here. So what we want to display the value of that variable, and that variable is of type string. If such arrangement is there, then this method is called parameterized method. Means it needs one parameter. You cannot call this method without parameter. Now coming to the main method. Here what I have written, what is this? What is this? In this main method what I have mentioned, name of the method. In double quote I have mentioned something, one name I have mentioned. So name is of type string, and this method is expecting string type of data. Am I right? So I am passing string value at the time of call. When I am calling the method, what I am doing, I am passing string value And now what will happen? This string value will get copied on this variable fname. So now fname, when I will call this method, means in this call, what will happen? This method will get called for the execution, and also this method is expecting one what string parameter. So in this way, I am passing one string parameter. So this lima, what is this? Lima. What is this? LIAM, lamb, whatever. So this name will be copied on this variable fname, and this statement will get executed when I will call this. So what is the sequence? Sequence is like we will put first call to this method. Compiler will search for this method. Where is this method? So in this class, it will found over here. This method will be, compiler will find this method over here, and this parameter will get copied into this variable fname. Now fname we have used here. Now we have value for this fname. So this fname will replace with the value which this variable is holding. Is it clear? So this is first time I am calling this method with one parameter. Again with one another parameter I am calling this method. Again I am calling this method with another parameter. So this way we can call multiple times with different parameters, values. Okay, string value only, right? We cannot pass integer value because this method is designed in such a way that it is expecting only string value. This is our arrangement. हमने arrange किया. अब अगर मुझे यहाँ पर चाहिए कि मैंने यहाँ पर integer value, my method should expect integer value. So what changes I need to do here? What changes I need to do? Yes, how to execute it again? We have this MBA Tech method. MBA Tech class. This file name. So execute. How to execute it? Java C MBA Tech dot Java. Then रिमूव किया हमने इसे. क्या आउटपुट मिलेगा हमें? So what we have done here? Okay, try to open this program. अब मैंने क्या किया यहाँ पर? Which one? That one is this one. So see, क्या लिखा हमने यहाँ पर? यहाँ पर वेलकम लिखा. ओके, तो ये मैसेज हमने कोड करके रखा हुआ है और यहाँ पर हमने क्या पास किया? वेरिएबल पास किया. This variable is holding value coming at the time of calling the method. So first time हमें मिलेगा this parameter with welcome message. Next time Jenny with welcome message. Then this way we will get result. So here मिला हमें welcome 3 times with different values of the variable. Okay, so this way get executed. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड दिस मच पार्ट? यस, एनी डाउट? हाँ पूछो। एग्जीक्यूशन का भी मत पूछो, वट एवर आई एम डिस्कसिंग ना, आस्क डाउट अबाउट दिस, तो वो तो मैं बाद में बता दूंगा तुम्हें क्या एग्जीक्यूशन में इशू। नाउ हियर यू कैन सी this another method we have, everybody on the screen. Okay, this is another program we are having. I hope आप तीनों not using cell phones है ना? हाँ, तो यहाँ पर हमने क्लास मेंशन किया है बीटेक, and we have this another method, my method. We have again two parameters this time. पहले हमने डिस्कस किया मेथड विदाउट पैरामीटर, फिर हमने डिस्कस किया मेथड विद वन पैरामीटर, एंड दैट टू इज अबाउट स्ट्रिंग टाइप, एंड वी आर हैविंग हियर टू पैरामीटर. सो स्ट्रिंग एफ नेम हमने एक पैरामीटर रखा, और फिर से कॉमा किया यहाँ पर, कॉमा इंटीजर एज. व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर मेंशनिंग मेथड विद टू पैरामीटर, one is string, another one is integer. So here age is integer and f name is string, और हमने इसको डिस्प्ले कर दिया है f name प्लस, अब ये मैसेज हमने दिया है बीच में डबल कोट में, और हमने फिर से another variable, value of another variable we wanted to display. Now in main method फिर से हमने इसे कॉल किया है, but what is the difference between previous call and this one call? Here this method is expecting two parameters. First parameter should be string, second parameter should be integer. So whatever value you will pass, you should pass in a sequence. ये mismatch नहीं होना चाहिए. पहले हमने यहाँ पर string mention किया है, and next in a sequence we have mentioned integer. So while calling the message method also we have to pass first any string value and then integer value. So signature should be same. Calling method and called method. Here we are putting called, and this method will going to get executed after this call. Next हमने फिर से इसे एक बार कॉल किया. Now multiple times you can call and we can pass different value. Is it clear? So let us try to execute this code. BTech, where is BTech? चलो ठीक है, हम लोग इसे सेव करेंगे. How to save it? Notepad, new file, BTech 1 करता हूँ, so that there should be no repetition. वैल्यू चेंज कर देंगे. ते यहाँ पर मैंने and here age यहाँ पर कर दिया 15, यहाँ पर कर दिया 18 and 31. So how to save it? Save as, फोल्डर का नाम पहले से है वहां पर, तो मैंने नाम दिया फाइल को btech1.java. यहाँ पर मैंने all files save. Now I am on the same prompt, तो यहाँ पर मैं मेंशन करूंगा java c 1 dot compile, everything is fine, java हटा दिया, and c also remove, enter. So we got the result. What we got? Amol is 15, Radha is 18, Mukesh is 31. So each coming from the message that we have drafted. अगर मैं यहाँ पर लिखूंगा R, so it will display R. Are you getting this? Yes. Again I need to compile it. मैंने सेव किया उसे, कंपाइल किया और फिर रन किया. तो अमोल R, राधा R, whatever. This is simply message. जो आप लिखोगे डबल कोट में वो as it is print होगा. And these are the values coming from these variables. जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम मेथड को कॉल किया तो ये अमोल यहाँ पर गया एफ नेम में, और 15 कहाँ गया? एज के पास. सो एफ नेम मैंने डिस्प्ले किया और एज डिस्प्ले किया, तो क्या डिस्प्ले मिलेगा मुझे? अमोल R 15. जब मैंने सेकंड कॉल पुट किया तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा? राधा R 18. इज इट क्लियर? उधर लास्ट, आर यू गेटिंग ऑल दिस? एनी डाउट? method with if else statement, for example. This is again very simple code. So here you can see, let us take this one. What is the name of the program? Check. I'm removing these comments so that you can. So code is visible. I will change the name. मैंने कुछ नाम दे दिया age. So public class age. One method we have here. The name of the method is check age. What parameter this method expects? Which parameter? Integer. One parameter, integer parameter. Okay. Now in this method, what we have done? This is the opening of the method, and this is the coding of closing of this method, right? So see what we have done. If age is less than 18, what should we do? We want to do one operation. If it is wrong, we want to do another operation. So if else statement, if this result of this condition is true, this will happen. Whatever we have done here. If result of this operation is false, then else part will get executed. Now in this is called positive block and this is called negative block. If the result is positive, हमने क्या mention किया यहाँ पर access denied, you are not old enough. This is a statement, whatever you wanted to display. And here, if the condition is true, then condition is false, means age is not less than 18, then access granted. तो 18 से नीचे नहीं है, मतलब 18 से ज्यादा है, तो हमारा एल्स ब्लॉक एग्जीक्यूट होगा. 18 से कम है, मतलब हमारा ट्रू ब्लॉक एग्जीक्यूट होगा, दैट इज दिस वन. So this is simple method that we have mentioned. Now ये part बचा था main method. So main method is here. Public static void main. This is way to call method. Main method में हमने क्या simply mention किया है, name of the method, and this method is expecting one integer variable, one integer value. So जैसे ही हमने check age with 20 किया, what will happen? इस method को कॉल जाएगा और इस मेथड का स्टार्टिंग और ओपनिंग कहां से हो रहा है, यहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, यहां से क्लोजिंग हो रहा है. सो दीज मेनी स्टेटमेंट्स विल गेट एग्जीक्यूटेड व्हेन वी विल कॉल दिस मेथड. सो सबसे पहले क्या होगा, 20 विल बी कॉपीड ऑन दिस वेरिएबल एज. नाउ एज विल आई हैव यूज्ड हियर. सो इफ 20 इज लेस देन 18, ट्रू और फॉल्स? 20 is less than 18, it is false. So what will happen? If condition is false, then else section will get executed and this statement will get skipped. Is it clear? If the condition is true, then this statement will get executed. If the condition is false, then else part is executed. Now in this case, we are passing 20. So what will happen? Let us try to execute it. Save as. नाम क्या दिया हमने इसे? age1 dot java all files. Save. Java C age1 dot enter. Access granted because we have passed this 20. Now अगर मैं यहाँ पर 10 करता हूं तो मैंने सेव किया, फिर से कंपाइल करना होगा. अब हमारा रिजल्ट क्या मिलना चाहिए? यस, एक्सेस डिनाइड. Is it clear? So if condition is true, positive block will get executed. If condition is false, don't go on the statement. आपको स्टेटमेंट क्या लिखा है उसमें नहीं जाना है, आपने क्या चेक करना है, कंडीशन. ओके, तो कंडीशन इज, रिजल्ट ऑफ द कंडीशन इज ट्रू, पहला ब्लॉक एग्जीक्यूट होगा. रिजल्ट ऑफ द कंडीशन इज फॉल्स, देन सेकंड ब्लॉक एग्जीक्यूट होगा, एल्स पार्ट एग्जीक्यूट होगा. So this is another, way to implement the method. Now, as like methods can have parameters, so methods can also have return values. Okay, so methods can also have return values. So up to this point, whatever the methods we have discussed, they don't have return values. So now let us see how we can write a method which can return something. So this way. Now see, we have one class. Name of the class is Dhule. We have this method, my method, and it is expecting one parameter. That parameter is of type integer. Okay. And we have this return statement in this body of the method. See what we have done. Return 5 plus x. So whenever you will put call to this method, what will happen? This method will return something back. Okay, at the point from where you are making call to the method, to that particular point, it will return certain value, certain information. So let us see what is happening in this main method now. This main method, we have declared one integer variable. We need this variable. Let us see how we need this variable. So this is how we can simply make a call to the method. Now in this case, this method is expecting one parameter and that parameter is of type integer. So my method 3, जैसे ही हमने इस मेथड को कॉल पुट किया, व्हाट विल हैपन, दिस 3 विल गेट कॉपीड इनटू दिस x. अब हम इस मेथड की बॉडी को एग्जीक्यूट करना है, सो दिस ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल हैपन. सो रिटर्न 5 प्लस x. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ x? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ x? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ x? Value of x. Value of x is 3. I am asking only value of x. So it is 3. Return 5 plus 3. So total is 8. So it will return 8. तो रिटर्न कहां पर होगा? वापस यहीं पर आएगा वैल्यू. और इसीलिए हमने क्या करके रखा है, a equals to this one. So whatever the value will come, that value will be assigned to variable a, which is of type integer. Is it clear? And now we have displayed this value a as an output. Is it clear? So this method is returning what? Value 8. और 8 जो वैल्यू है उसका टाइप क्या है? 8 कौन से टाइप की वैल्यू है? इंटीजर है. So that's why this method type is integer. Look at here. What I have highlighted, the type of this method. जैसे किसी वेरिएबल का टाइप होता है वैसे मेथड का भी टाइप होता है. Now in previous example we have mentioned void type of the method. Why? Because we haven't written in through this method. This method is returning nothing. और अगर कोई मेथड कुछ रिटर्न नहीं करती है तो उसका टाइप क्या मेंशन करना होगा हमें? void. अगर कुछ मेथड कुछ रिटर्न करती है तो उसका टाइप क्या मेंशन करना होगा हमें? It depends on the value. What value that method is returning. Is it clear? Is it clear? What value that method is returning, type it depends on that. Okay, so this is, parameterized method with return type. Here we have this another method with 2 parameters and return statement. Is it clear? Yes. So I am stopping recording. This much discussion is sufficient for today's class.